All right, so today we're going to be building our set 9 tier list. I'm really excited, honestly. Like, the new mechanics come into the game, absolutely phenomenal. And I also just like the decks in general. The leaders themselves, fantastic. 3 Gojitas, never too many Gojitas. Let's kind of build what we think the tier list is going to be. Starting with starter deck 1, Goku. It's okay. It's just Daima does better. So, help, please. Daima Goku, I'd say it's locals tier. It just needs more. So we're gonna put it there for now. Universe 7, I'd still put it in the needs support category. It's coming up, but it's definitely getting there. Beerus technically can be a rogue deck. Just the -10 is super strong. This one I would say is also Topku's back. Topku is back. Right now in the format, Jiren does work against Burnhan pretty well. I'd put that in the rogue category. So red's already looking pretty solid. Universe 7, yeah, you need support, buddy. This time a Goku, he needs help. Android needs help. Cell, I would say Cell is still good. I'm gonna put him at the top of locals, and the only reason I'm doing that is because we know his playstyle. Because we're so familiar with it, we can stop this, right? Glorio, I like the evolve strategy, and there might be some evolve cards coming in set 9. So right now, I'm gonna put him in locals, but he could potentially get bumped up to the rogue tier. Definitely a possibility. Same thing kind of with Trunks, because again there is the rogue or the evolve stuff coming. He's locals right now, but could get bumped up. Burnhan, Instalock, he's just too aggressive. Use him, he's good. Broly, he's locals. He technically can kind of pop off a little bit. 25k leaders are always a good time, and with the new 7 cost Broly that came out, it's actually pretty solid. Giblet, I would say arguably the best starter deck that you could ever open. This card's just too good. They had to immediately rewrite what this effect does immediately. I'd say it's still, I'd say it's like top of rogue. Gohan, sorry buddy, you are locals tier. I wouldn't even say hi right now. Androids, again, androids can still pop off. It just needs a lot of time to get there. I'd say it's locals right now. Cell's getting better. I'd say it's higher than Broly. It has pretty good consistency now with that stuff. Piccolo, listen. Okay, listen here. Listen here. Piccolo is like bottom rogue. You guys have not played this card lately. With the new Beast Gohan from set 8, and like the other cards that basically came in that set, this one pops off really well. Swinging for 80k that they must block, or you get to attack again, is pretty awesome. It's a good feeling. Vegeta, Scouter, he is, I'd say like mid locals around there. Nameku's rogue. He's good. I put him higher than Piccolo, I'd say. Then good old Broly. Broly is always a fun time. I'd say he's right around, right around here. Kind of tied with Giblet. Piccolo, we know he's going to at least top. I think he's just a little bit slow. He needs a lot of stuff in the beginning. This deck counters it pretty much instantly unless you know how to really fight it. Turles, he just needs more. Vegeta. So this one, I think this deck is just not used enough. It definitely can be a rogue deck. We know what it does, so that's kind of why it's like, I would say at the end of rogue into locals. Daima, this one had its time, but it needs more. Trunks, I'd say he needs a little bit more support, but I'd say he's better off than some other decks. Goku Black, I'd say like top locals around there. Zamasu, nobody's played him in a while, And I think it's only because we lost Pilaf. That's literally, I think, the only freaking reason. He's still a 25k leader that's just stalls out the game. And I think you can make it there. So I'm going to put him just higher than Vegeta in the rogue category. Hey, listen. Satan City, still strong. I would still say this is like mid-rogue. This deck is still good. Without Pilaf, it is still phenomenal. You still get too many cards in hand. It's just too good. Gohan, again, I would like him to be a little better, even with the deck I built. He's pretty aggro. He can beat, like, Sin Shenron and stuff. But I would say he's, like, right around here. It's about as good as Cell is right now. Vegito, kind of the same thing. He's in locals tier. You can win with him. Put him roughly around there, just because he swings big, but he's also kind of like high risk, high reward. Moving over to Son Goku. This one, he's good, don't get me wrong. I still think he is locals tier, but I think he's like higher than Gohan here. Sin Shenron. I hate this deck, but Sin Shenron, you can still win, buddy. You can still win. I actually would say you're better than that deck. Right around there. Gotenks, I mean, this thing's been topping lately. So he's been popping off. He's very consistent. You get a lot of cards with him. This deck, I feel like this one's being overlooked heavily. I would honestly put this in the top tier. This deck swings kind of like evil Majin Buu. Every time that you play against an evil Majin Buu, assume they have 2 more swings. That is what this deck does. Even though you're discarding cards, which is terrible, the card that you're probably discarding is the card that you want to have in the drop to then get it back. So this effect, I would say like 90% of the time is not a negative. It's just depending on if you happen to not have that card, then it hurts pretty bad. This Frieza, I think this Frieza is going to do a lot better in the set to come, because we're getting a yellow starter deck and we're getting some yellow cards for everything. I think right now it's in like the high locals tier, but I think it is gonna pop up to rogue roughly around here. Like, you could still technically win with it, but you got to see all your pieces. This one, he needs help. He just needs more. Ginyu, he needs more. Cooler's okay. Listen, Cooler's great. He is a rogue deck through and through. You can win pretty good with this guy, honestly. Cooler's up here. Don't knock it till you try it. The fact that you can activate his effect once in your turn, once in the other turn, the new cards help you gain extra cards. It's a fun time. Old Majin Buu, this one just needs help. They kind of forgot about this. Yellow Vegeta, top tier, man. Getting 2 extra energy for defense is just too good. This Majin Buu, unfortunately, it needs more support now. It's still locals tier, to be honest with you. It needs more. So technically should be in this category. So I'm going to put it at the high end of needs support. Janemba. Locals needs support. You can win with him, but I'd say he's roughly around here, like mid locals range. Goma, high, probably like high locals. He'll probably win out of all these decks. Majin Buu, Kid. That's still really good. Even with that, I'm gonna put it like at the end of Rogue just because of all the hits. It's still good. Yo, Frieza, locals. Broly. So Broly, everyone wanted him to be here. I think he's like around here. He's rogue. You can still win with him, but I think he belongs there. To be honest, there's a lot of decks that can beat that. Bardock is a savage. I mean, 25k is always a fun time. He's definitely better than Giblet. I think he's a top range in the rogue. This guy just needs help. I mean, they don't make enough 6-drops for him. GT Goku, right now, it's kind of like up here in like the top range. I think when the new set comes out, it's going to keep it in the top because there's just going to be a lot of black cards. It's just going to help it out so much. Baby, nothing wrong with Baby, but again, we know the deck, so it's got to come down into the rogue category. It's just we know how to play against it, right? I'd say it's better than Top Goo. I'd say it's probably on par with Beerus, but I'd say it's better than Broly. I'd say right around there. Goat Jita. Right now, this deck's okay. That new promo definitely helps it out quite a lot. I would say he's still in the rogue category. And I would say he is technically worse than Bardock. King Piccolo, bottom of help. Bulma, hey, this deck's rogue through and through. Right around... It can beat a lot of these decks, to be honest. Right around there. That deck's really good. I mean, this is rogue deck. Actually, top rogue deck, because again, it's a gamble. It is literally casino. Goku Jr., you are top right now. People are going to learn its playstyle, but still. Alright, moving on to the new decks themselves. So we have Gogeta GT. This is the best deck, by far. By far. The fact that you have a card that can make you take 2 turns. Number one. That also would mean then, I'm going to keep it just one color of each. So, he's coming down. That Gogeta is going to be way too good. Get that. This yellow Gogeta, I think it is going to be good, but I think yellow Vegeta is going to pick up just more. So I'm going to put him down here because, again, I could be wrong, but I think it's still going to be able to win with. I just think recovery right now, there's no extra support, so I don't think it's as powerful as what the black Gogeta is going to be. Let's do the red Gogeta next. This one, I think the red Gogeta 6 cost is good. I think it's really good. The fact that you can win the game when they have 1 life makes it so that you can just pass turn, which can be annoying. But there's a lot of ways to kind of get around that. Any effects that keep your cards from being able to be killed is 1. Don't switch them to rest mode. Make it so they can't be removed by effects, etc. There's a lot of cards that can combat this. I don't think it's going to replace Burnhan. I think it's going to stay in this tier. And I think it's going to be towards probably right around there. And it sucks that we're getting a 2-star of that. But I think right now it's still here. Then we have the Beast Gohan. I think it's going to be better than Piccolo. Just, again, with the new key attribute, I think it's going to be really good. I think it is going to be roughly around here because it can lose to aggro pretty heavy. Tempo, this one, as soon as it gets past turn 5, it's going to start popping off. You have to win by turn 6. Gotenks could potentially be able to beat it as well, but again, if it gets to there, depends on if we get cards that can awaken him a lot faster because he just needs 2 key on the card. They just haven't shown anything at this current date. But that's where I think Gohan's going to be. Don't get me wrong, I'm biased to him, but I think he's going to be roughly around there. And then the last card in that set is the new Son Goku blue card. He's not beating Gotenks, not by a chance. I don't even think he's making it top. I think this deck is going to be right there. I think it's going to be locals. I just don't think it's there. Then we have the 2 starter decks. We already have 2 really good Namek Gokus. I don't think we're getting a 3rd one. I think he is going to be roughly bottom of tier locals, if not top of needs support. Because, no, we're going to put him locals. No, we're not. We're going to put him rogue. Because we have support in the other ones, I'm going to put him there. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm happy to be wrong. If he gets popped up, he can come up and he can replace anyone. He's a black deck, so he wouldn't replace Gogeta, but he would come into the top tier. And last but not least, it's going to be the yellow Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So because the yellow Gogeta that's coming out has nothing to do with Evolve, and we have, if I'm not mistaken, no yellow cards that has Evolve, in this set, we have to get so many cards that buff this just to make it usable. This one needs support. It just needs support. I would not even buy that deck. If you're going to buy any of the starter decks, buy the black one. That is the Goku, this one, the Namek Goku. I would buy that one just because it has some Saiyan cards that you might be able to put in here, and it might have key cards that you can also use in there. So if you're going to play Gogeta, grab this starter deck as well. Grab 2 copies, put them in there, make that your best deck. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to be working with. So we got Gogeta, Burnhan, Gohan Superhero, Gotenks, Yellow Vegeta for our Instalock. That is the stuff we're going to see at the finals. I think it's actually going to be a healthy format. I think we're going to have so many cards that we are going to be able to build some really solid stuff. Top, this is stuff that is still going to make it to regionals. It's just stuff that is just too good. We got the GT Goku, Gogeta, Piccolo. There's going to be new superhero cards, so he's going to get a buff of some kind. We're going to have Sin Shenron, he's just coming, Khalifa, Gogeta, Red, Namek Goku, and GT Goku. Because again, he's getting support. That's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think my Instalock is just insta crazy? Let me know. I think this is going to be pretty accurate to what we will see. I'm actually going to screenshot this because I want to see what the format is when regionals kind of comes out. I want to see what I'm actually correct on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.